Okay. Theoretically. Oh, apart from the fact that I forgot that. Okay. Now I think we have everything. Hello, everybody. All right. No, sorry. The actual intro. Good morning, bedheads and sleepybreds. Welcome back to the Saturday sleepover. Today we are going to be doing some art, as is per usual. Congratulations to Bells, Flossie, and Blue for first, second, and third, respectively. And hello, Bells. Hello, Flossie. Hello, Blue. Hello, Brian. How's everybody doing today on this relatively sunny weekend, at least from my perspective at the moment? I have to close the curtains because they're causing too much glare. And yeah, we're going to have a slightly slower day today because another terrible night's sleep for me, so I'm a little blip, 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 blip. So I might potentially be a little slow. I could not think of the word browser today. I was trying so hard to have a conversation with somebody else, and I was like, man, it's almost as if you're using a different, and then I just stared blankly at them. We caught a bit of a harsh wind on my end, but it seems to have stopped. Hell yeah, Brian. That wind was nothing. It was just full of hot air. Got him. Doing the dishes? How are you doing? Well, I'm doing all right. Flossie got a little bit of a headache, which I think came from the really bad sleep. So that's a little bit irritating, but it'll go away with time. It always does. I won't let it stop me from living my life. Nope, never mind. That's the incorrect thing that I'm trying to use right now. Good luck with the dishes, Flossie. Yeah, good luck with the dishes. Although shouldn't have any difficulties. Flossie's a master dishwasher. Literally, it's just like, check this out. Boom. Just like literally, there's just like a flash from the sink, and all the dishes are done. Honestly, it's mind blowing. Can never truly wrap my head around it. All right, so today we're doing an art stream, so that means we have our 3 prompts. We didn't do it last week. I don't remember what I did on Saturday last week. Did I do anything Saturday last week? I don't remember. I don't have a clue what I did on Saturday last week, if I did anything at all. Taught us animation. Oh, that's my god, I forgot. Oh. What a cluster heck of a, or a fuster cluck of a stream that was. Well, today we have our 3 prompts, which are the following: hunting, triumphant, and deadly. And I'm probably going to do something easy today because I am being a lazy bum who's just like, yeah, I just kind of want to get this. I just want to draw something and get out and just be okay with that. And besides, we'll probably be doing more talking than drawing today, as we normally do, but, you know, today especially. Also, I swear I slept really badly on my neck, because I've got a frickin', a stiffness. An awful, awful stiffness. Just at the base of the skull, too. One of those places where you're just like, I didn't even know that those muscles could cramp. But here we are. Oh no, William. Oh no, Bells. Oh no. Also, how was everybody's week so far? I hope that everything was going relatively smoothly. I hope that you guys had a good Friday of some kind, whatever you might have done on said Friday. And I hope that you have some great plans for Saturday and Sunday, unnaturally. Pardon the yawning. There's going to be a lot of yawning. I should put, like, yawn warning or something somewhere just to be like, why are you yawning so much? And I can just tap the sign, you know. Check out the sign. There it is. Go full Simpsons mode on it. Or just like don't talk to the bus driver and it's like, don't make me tap the sign. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, God. What do I want to draw? Well, we got deadly and hunting. So we could just go for the classic. Just to draw a quick page here for a second, you know. Bump. And then we'll have like a blood droplet. We'll have this covered in blood. Yeah, we'll have the blood droplet like dripping off there. It's like bam. It is hunting, it is deadly, and they were triumphant because there was and then just to show that they're truly triumphant, we could put like a little hold on. A little ghost coming up as well to show that the kill was successful. Hey Scott, how's it going? Are you using blue for any particular reason? Scott, when I was in school, when we had to sketch stuff out, for some reason we had to use blue pencils, and I've kind of just adapted that into just my regular drawing stuff too.
Welcome.
Oh goodness. Esthera Solo-sun? I hope I read that correctly. I'm sorry in advance. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you for stopping by. Unfortunately, I am dyslexic, so the name is a little bit difficult for me to read, but thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the follow. Non-photo blue pencils, that's what I thought. Oh, is that what it is, Scott? I don't actually know what it is. I just kind of was like, oh, that's what we do? I mean, works for sketches too, right? Because you can see what's going on without having to go too hard into it. Oh, and hello, Moon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Saying from Costco, support the homies in case I don't make it. You're in Costco right now, Moon? You have to pick up either the chicken fingers or a slice of pizza. You gotsta. It's part of the rules. I always use regular lead art pencils. Never tried using the blue stuff. There's a specific reason for it. Brian, I'm not sure what it is. Actually, Scott might be explaining it right now. I used to use non-photo blue pencils when I was doing technical drawing and just drawing in general, and I'm just thinking it's maybe that. You know what? We could do a quick Google. Pizza for you guys. We'll send a slice your way. Hell yeah, I'll expect a slice of old greasy pizza in the mail in like 3 weeks. Just, oh no, I think I know what this is, as the envelope slowly falls apart in my hand. Hold on, why draw with blue pencil? Blue pencil makes it easier to differentiate your rough sketch from your final drawing. Blue pencils are easily erasable as compared to graphite pencils. Blue pencils don't pick up easily, or aren't picked up easily by scanners or photocopiers, which means you don't have to erase your rough sketch. Well, there you go. The answers have been found. Yeah, the blue pencils would photograph, or when you copied them so you could draw over the blue with the black pen. Well, there you go. We just got there. Easy. It's true. I'm easily erasable. Water washable even blue? What does that even mean? Does that mean the witch is like, oh, well, it's time for you to... I don't know. You're just like, oh, Blue, it's time to... I have no idea. There's a joke there. I don't know how to approach it. And also, wait, Scott, you were a technical artist? Question mark? He's like the witch in the Wizard of Oz. Just throw water on him. And he just does the whole, like, melting. Ah! Also, we need a background for this, but I don't know what the background would be. Used to be a graphic artist, but I did technical drawing for a bit. Really? That's really cool. What was that like? I have questions. Cobalt! Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Cobalt, did you get any more... Did you get any more borbs between when I was there and now? How goes art? I think art is going well. I have an idea at the moment. I got a Murkrow. Hell yeah, my dude. Nice. Actually, you did that in what, like... 25 minutes? That's not bad. Good on you, my dude. Bad clients who never listened when you told them that their ideas were dumb. That's what it was like. Man, fucking mood. Big heckin' mood right there. Actually, give me 1 second. There we go. But I hope that you had a good time, Cobalt. I know that you were making some strange proclamations about cruelties towards sea life. But, I mean, you know, is that really for me to judge? I don't know. So we have Blue and Cobalt, but where's Aqua? Maybe someday we'll find Aqua, Brian. Maybe someday. Yeah, it was pretty funny when I found the first flock of Murkrow, where it's just like, LOL, no. And then the first one I found from the second flock, just chilled in the ball. Hell yeah, my dude. So it's fine. Is it fine if I eat the crab afterwards? I mean, I guess, at least that you don't make it go to waste. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for the background for this. I'll have to figure that out as we go. But I'm probably going to do this. Just have the majority of the scene be dedicated to... I don't want that. No, 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 no. I want the lasso. Maybe we'll make this a little bit smaller. Make it like that. And then make this boy more prominent on screen. Maybe not even fully on screen. We'll put him down a little bit just to show that, like, the spirit is just coming up now. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. There's going to be a lot of yawning. You know, Will, I think I may have some blue pencils you mentioned, but I've never used them. They were given to me by one of my parents' friends. Yeah, they're not entirely terrible. Just unfortunately, mine are connected to my oh my goodness. Thank you, Cobalt. They're connected to my, oh, what was it called? My layout class. And I hated layout class. Layout class was awful. That literally class gave me so much anxiety. All right, well, I'll start with the hydrate, because the hydrate is easier. Which I could use, thank you. Now for the stretch. If anybody wants to join in on the stretch, you're absolutely welcome to. And if not, enjoy listening to me stretch, I guess. Oh god, that was probably picked up. I am so sorry. That was not supposed to... Shh. I need a new arm, a mic arm at some point. This one squeaks. Alright, But we're gonna reach into the air. Feel that stretch down your sides and along your arms. Make sure you're stretching out your fingers while you do. Just spread them as far as you can. And then we lean to our left just until we feel that nice stretch along our sides. I think that muscle is the latissimus dorsi, but I can't quite remember. I might have to look it up in a second. And then we switch to our left. Continue to keep your fingers spread. Occasionally release them and stretch them out again. And then we go back. Just enough so that you can feel that stretch along the center of your sternum. And then we come back and we shake out our wrists. Open our hands, open and close our hands a little bit. Boom. Stretch complete. Achievement unlocked. The song will never not hit me with the emotions. Gosh dang it. In 1 second, I have to find out. Back muscles. I need the diagram. No, the latissimus dorsi would be in the back. There has to be a muscle group to the side though that I'm not aware of. Let's see. Torso side muscles. Oh, it would be the latissimus dorsi. Never mind. I'm right. Ha! A very uncommon occurrence, but you know, we gotta take the victories where we can get them. Alright, yeah. I think we're gonna do that, and then background doesn't even matter. Will's so smart. Sometimes I remember things, Bells. That's the best that I can do. So in that case, we're gonna grab both of these. I do think that the knife either has to be smaller or bigger. There has to be one of two options. Think like so. And you're popping off, I guess. Must be all the big brain thinking last night from all the insect glaive combat. You need to stop squeaking. No one wants to listen to you squeak. You're being very good right now, but I'm gonna need you to not make any squeaks. Thank you. Does anybody else ever just talk to inanimate objects? Just have that moment where you're just like, all right now, buddy. You gotta stop. All the time. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Flossie. That is not what I said, thank you. Perfect. Alright. I don't think I have enough brain cells to learn insect glaive. Yes, you do, Bells. It's not very difficult. The biggest thing about... Okay, so for anybody here who isn't aware, we're talking about Monster Hunter, specifically Monster Hunter Rise. Exactly. Cobalt knows what's up. Last night, a little group that I hang out with that plays Monster Hunter had someone return, like they hadn't played for a while. And hey, Vitrify, how's it going? We were just talking about insect glaive. And, Kaju and I were both just like, we should learn insect glaive. It's like, yeah, we don't know how to do insect glaive. You felt it in your bones. You were literally just like, I sense something. Open up stream. Insect glaive. I knew it. And insect glaive is a wonderful, wonderful combat style. Yeah, exactly. Your insect senses were tingling. Hey, Spencer, how's it going? Thank you, by the way, for the pictures. Those were fantastic. As soon as I saw them, I didn't see your message right away, but was just like, that's forest fire refuse, you know? Like, that's post-forest fire pictures. And then I saw your message and was just like, oh, well, there you go. I do love the fact that you're actually in an area where you can see where the fire stopped. Because there's like a legit like break line between where the trees are burnt and where the trees are clearly not burnt. Unless I just really missaw those particular photos, but it looked like it, where it's just like, this part of the forest was burnt. This part wasn't. But yeah, Insect Glaive is, how to say, it's a play style that's really, aerial. Like, you're constantly trying to keep yourself in the air, and you do a lot of, like, aerial combos that if you can hit with the final hit, it will give you, like, a little bit of a boost. Like, it will let you jump up again after the hit. And you can do that 3 times in a row, and it's just very, like, you bounce around. Like, it's a lot of, like, using height and, like, air combos to your advantage. Can't get hit if you're not on the ground. Yeah, exactly, Bells. It's very much that, where it's very essentially use like a polearm weapon to kind of like keep yourself airborne. And it's very, very fun. And it's very silly. And Kaju and I were definitely having a very silly time with it, where we're both just getting super hyped because we would jump over like monsters' attacks, you know, like if they use like a beam attack of some kind, you know, like a big ice breath that they do in a big arc, you just immediately go like, and hup, like just like hop over it, and then you're just like, all right, and dash towards them while we're in the air, tick 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 tick, just like feeling super excited about it. It was very, very silly, but it was very fun. Tell that to all the Street Fighter players out there. I've never been slapped out of the air before. Well, there you go. Bells already knows how to play Insect Glaive. Never been slapped out of the air before, so easy. Alright. Yeah, this will probably be our thing. Simple, easy, can pump it out relatively quickly. Hopefully gonna be a good time. Wonder if we should put like, you know, like something around the edge to make it seem like... no, you weren't. I was there. You were kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, I wonder if I want to put like a little frame around the outside just to make it look like, you know, to like emphasize the triumph. I get slapped out of the air constantly. Were you even playing Insect Glaive? I thought that you were a light bow gunner. Yes. No. Yes. Why are you asking me these questions? How dare you? Alright. Pop off Bells. Blue, she was popping off. She just doesn't want to admit it. We also had somebody else with us, the person who came back who hadn't been there for a while. And so it was just like them being like practical damage, and then Kaju and I just being like, oh my god, this is so cool, look at us, we're constantly in the air, this is hilarious. And then it's like, okay, we're probably actually not doing a lot of damage. We're probably just being useless. We'll be like, how dare you, ho dare you, ho dare you, hodaru, hodaru. I don't know where I'm going with this. There's a joke there and I don't know how to get there. Long story short, meant how. I get you. I get you. Just, I saw the hoe and was just like, ooh, that I can go somewhere with that. And then I tried to say it a couple of times and was just like, all right, never mind. My brain just hasn't found the thread line to lead to the joke. The breadcrumb trail was cold. Everyone was sad. But yeah. If you ever play Monster Hunter, I would Monster Hunter Rise. I would probably recommend playing something else first, but like Insect Glaive is super fun. It's very silly. It feels really good. if you can get certain combos to work, it feels really, really satisfying, even if you're not doing a lot of damage. Because, like, if the boss is doing, like, a big AoE of some kind, like, on ground level, for everybody else, they have to, for any melee, they basically have to step away, and they can't do any damage. The ranged obviously being an exception in that case. But for the insect glaive, if you're pretty good at it, you can actually keep attacking just by basically using their back or their wings to try and keep you airborne. So you can basically participate in the continuous damage with the range should you have range, which is like really a really neat thing to have in that scenario. It makes the weapon very unique. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to go back to doing art. I'm sorry, everyone. I need to... Oh, cover your eyes, chat. The grid can be a little bit painful sometimes. Wait, is that our center point? Really? Right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right there. All right. Well, now we know. Ah, crap! I drew it on there. Hey, Will, is the John and John Redeem gone? It's gone for today, Cobalt, because I don't have a brain right now. I'm very Cobalt, I couldn't remember the word browser. Do you think that I have the capability to do a good John and John Redeem right now? I could tell you from my Marvel vs. Capcom. Hell yeah. And hello, Professor. How's it going, my dude? I hope that you're having a good day today. Fair enough, though. Yeah. Oh, also, Cobalt. Okay, I don't mean to put this pressure on you, but do you remember which VOD was the episode where you redeemed... I think it was you that redeemed John and John Plan a Murder. Because I haven't gone back and looked yet, and I realized that I've kind of lost it. And I need to go find it. But I don't know where it is. If you don't, of course, don't feel pressure to be like, oh, I'll go find it. Like, don't do that. But, like, I genuinely cannot remember for the life of me where it is. I know I redeemed it, not sure which mod. That's totally fine, Cobalt. I was just like, maybe someone else knows. I'm doing well. How are you? And hi. I'm doing all right, Professor. Thank you for asking. I'm a little bit, as per the name, underslept. So, brain's not fully active at the moment. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I think it was during an art stream. Maybe. Just going back to the potential plan a murder thing. I'm gonna have to go back and just watch some of my VODs as they come out and see if I can find it again. And just accept that I might just have to wait a little bit before I find it. They're a really, really fast frame. Was there any chance it was last Saturday? I know that it's not last Saturday, but it might be the Saturday before that. Because last Saturday we did the I was going to say D&D. The animation lesson one. But it was probably 2 Saturdays ago then. That's at least what I suspect. Sorry to hear that, but it's great to see you and everyone. Oh, it's fine. I'm used to this, Professor. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry, don't you worry. This is the life that I live. The life of an insomniac. I'm used to it. And again, I had a topic, and now I'm forgetting it, and I should have written it down. Why do I never write down these topics? Ugh, you'd think I'd learn eventually. But no. We don't learn round here. We don't learn from our mistakes. We continue to make more of them. I don't need the grid anymore. I'll work a little bit, touch up the frame a little bit more as well. I am indeed. I love all sorts of Nintendo games. Hell yeah, my dude. Let's see, we need that. I'll probably be using this in order to draw the line here. Going so well until the end. Liar over here like, use the glove, it'll make drawing easier. What a liar. Get it? Go ahead, Bells. I dare ya. I dare ya. That shape looks like a butter knife. It's the most dangerous butter knife of them all, Brian. Alright, normally, now that I'm thinking about it, the wood goes a little bit further. And that's not entirely correct. That needs to be more sharp-edged. There we go. Brian, are you saying that you can't commit murder with a butter knife? I think it's possible. I want to believe in people. I want to believe people can commit murder with a butter knife. Don't quote that, chat. You didn't hear nothing from me. I mean, you could take an eye out with a butter knife. Yeah, I mean, if the person wasn't, like, fighting you in any regard, if there's even a hint of resistance, a butter knife is basically useless. That being said, I've dropped a butter knife on my foot, on a bare foot before. That stuff might not cut, but goddamn if it doesn't hurt. Like, if you, like, went for a stab motion at somebody with a butter knife, you might not break the, you might break the skin lightly, but, like, obviously if they're wearing clothing, but, like, there's no way that they're not gonna have, like, a bruise line where you frickin' poke them. because it is a cruel, cruel, cruel weapon. I need to add a little bit more point to this thing. There we go. There we go. Very simple knife, but it does the trick. We'll want to put like a little notch on here too, probably like 1 or 2 circles in that area, but we'll get to those later. Actually, if we just go straight into... Oh, that's right. I need to actually connect those two. Otherwise, it's going to become a whole thing. We'll start with just kind of like a... No, actually, if we add just a hint of a blue tint to it. Hello, Solarcy. Thank you so much for the lurk. I hope that your gaming session is going well. Oh, wait. If we just start with gray, or with like a darker gray, boop, then we can build on top of it. Why did I do that? No. We're doing that. No, it's shinier than that. It's like that. Lurk safely? Are you implying, Bells, that there is a way to lurk unsafely? Can you become hurt while lurking? If so, do tell. You've piqued my curiosity. What could cause someone to be in danger while lurking? Living on the edge. Lurk danger. Live on the edge. Lurk dangerously. Oh, I see. Well, that's borderline concerning. Thank you, Bells. Those spots are normally like a little bit on the brighter side, if I recall correctly. Are they brighter or not brighter, the sharp parts? I'm pretty sure they're brighter, right? LARPing as a forest. Cryptid at night is pretty dangerous lurking. Probably, Spencer. That's how you probably get shot. Where just all of a sudden you're just like, man, I'm a one-shot cryptid. My name is Gilglarb, and I'm from the tree stumps of the forest. All fear Gilglarb. And then someone's like, is that Gilglarb? You're like, ah, son of a... I don't know what I'm saying right now. But do you speak to the trees? No, no. Gilglarb only speaks to the stumps. He speaks to the trees that have long since died. That's Gilglarb's power. He just has conversations with old trees. He's not dangerous in any regard. He doesn't do anything threatening or with malice. It's just... not Gilglarb. Gilbglarb is a wonderful, wonderful cryptid. He doesn't do anything bad. He doesn't, like... He's not Mothman, where there's the potential that he's the omen that caused a bridge to collapse. That's just what I call my hiking adventures, but okay. I'm sorry, Spencer. I saw an opportunity to go on a dumb little improv session, and I took it. I do love the idea of there being, like, a cryptid out there that's just, like, you know, there's all the other cryptids. There's, like, the Wendigo and the Wendigo and Bigfoot and all them. You know, I guess Bigfoot technically doesn't have anything bad about them as far as I'm aware. Failure by winning, how's it going? The only thing dangerous about lurking is being unaware of what's lurking out there with you. Can't assume everything is friendly after all. Ooh, that's a solid point. When you're all sitting in the lurking lobby, what if one of you is the axe killer all along? I do love the idea of this, like... I don't even remember what I called him anymore. Gilbglarb? Tangerine Slice says, I want to be an axe killer. I want to put that on my resume when it comes to the cryptid experience. Sign me up. Where do I sign up? Just remember, kids, this is very important. If you ever get offered to kill somebody, like if you get handed an assassination contract, if it is $7,000 or less, it is an FBI agent, and they will arrest you. Make them pay for the job that you're doing. $25K minimum. Know your worth as an assassin. Know your worth. And also, hello, Tangerine Slices. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry, I was in the middle of like 3 different improv stupidities. Thank you for the murder tip. I'm glad to hear that you now know. How are you? I'm doing all right. I am unfortunately a little bit underslept, as is per usual. You know, gestures to my name down below. I thought you were gonna say get paid first. No, Blue. You gotta take it in increments. You still have to take half first and half later. Also, if you try to hire a killer, they're absolutely an undercover cop. Exactly. You're either, as a killer, you're either being underpaid and you're talking to an undercover cop, or if you're trying to hire somebody, you're trying to hire an undercover cop. It's all cops and FBI. It's all feds, all the way down. You need a murder done, make sure that you're doing it with your own 2 hands. Legitimately, though, Cobalt, as silly as that sounds, that is basically true. It's just like, look, if you're in the market to get a killer, just do it yourself. Obviously, disclaimer, don't. But also, if you're going to do it, do it yourself. You're more likely to get away with it. Can't find a good assassin nowadays. The entire internet glows in the dark. You don't leave a paper trail if you just do it with your own hands. Unless you do. There was that one dude who killed his wife, and what was it? At first they didn't know that his wife had been murdered. She just kind of like disappeared. And then finally at one point, they were like, okay, it's probably him, because we have footage of him buying like all of this like equipment, you know, like hacksaws and like this stupid amount of like, ooh, what was it, like fertilizer? Because like you can do something with fertilizer to help like decompose a body. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but then basically they were just like, oh no, he was buying this incredible amount of stuff that helps a body stop from stinking. That's what it was. And then finally they were just like, yeah, we're going to get a warrant. And then they got into his house, and then they checked his son's tablet. And it had and Google had search results such as how to get rid of body, how to stop body from smell, what is best way to dismember body, how to dismember body with hacksaw, what is best way to hacksaw body. Oh no, Cobalt, the son was, I think their son was like 10. He thought that he could get away with it. Also, I believe he tried to do this in incognito mode, which is the best part. Like, I just, like, it was just so like, dude. Dude. Also, Cobalt, I read your earlier thing too, and yeah, obviously, what are they gonna do? Go to the cops? Well, unless they pay you up front and you don't do it, and it turns out that it is the FBI, and they're just like, hey, we want this guy dead. What the heck are you doing? We gave you $25,000. That's a pretty good rate. Do something. And you're just like, nah, man, that ain't me. I ain't no killer. Heck the police. And they're just like, all right, we're going to blow up your house. With you in it. Bang. Can you tell I listen to a lot of true crime stuff? I don't think so. I think I'm hiding it pretty well right now. Just a little bit. Yeah, true crime is very fascinating. Unfortunately, I listen to it a lot, and I like discussing it with people, but I don't like discussing it in chat because, you know, I like keeping this channel as like a comfortable, you know, like chill place. I don't need to be like, and that's when he murdered 3 women, you know, blah, 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 you know, go into horrific detail. And it's just like, and isn't it crazy that you could get away with it just because of blah, 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 you know, like, and everyone's like, well, why are you explaining this? And I'm just like, because it's interesting. Narc out undercover cops to the cops because they're trying to hire you for a murder. You say as you're drawing a knife. All right, look, I'm taking inspiration from Blue right now, clearly. Let me have this, Bells. Let me do this. Let me do this for me, all right? I mean, what you're saying is very legitimate. I acknowledge that. But also, let me have this. Let me have some fun. Isn't it crazy that you can get away with it because of hilarious levels of cop incompetence? Dude. Dude. And also, hello, not the big boss. How's it going? Genuinely, though, Cobalt, it is very frustrating. And wait, oh, that's right, Cobalt. You actually do listen to some true crime podcasts, don't you? Yep. Oh, yeah. It is frustrating how a lot of killers get away for a long period of time. Because the cops are just literally just like, you know, I'm sure it's fine. And it's just like, what? No, it's not. Stop that immediately. No, it's not the triple. We'll keep it like this. It's all right. It looks a little saucy, so we need to probably reduce that by just a little bit. Teenagers vanish. Probably ran away. Luna, thank you so much for the lurk. Very much appreciated. Oh, ketchup on the knife. Oh, goodness, right? See? Tangerine Slices gets it. It's literally just the ketchup bottle, like the little, like, safety plastic thing on top of it just wouldn't come off, and you're just like, fine, I'll use a knife, and then it didn't work and you slipped, and now the knife is covered in blood. Ketchup. Whoops. I remember hearing a story about someone who got away with murder because they dumped the body into the middle of nowhere and the police couldn't find it. The victim's family got so desperate to find the body they agreed to drop all charges if he told them where the body was. God damn. Yeah, there's a really big thing in true crime where it's like, no body, no crime. Which is a very unfortunate thing. That makes me so sad. No! Vitrify, look what you did! We were having a good time! Just kidding. But then there's ones where, how to say it, the police aren't even incompetent, but like the killer's incompetent. It's me, ruiner of fun. Did I hear fun in here? Well, let me tell you a not so fun fact. Death comes for us all. And everyone's just like, thank you, Vitrify. That's something I didn't need to think about today. It's just like, well, you're thinking about it, aren't you? And it's like, well, I am, because I don't think I have a choice in the matter anymore. I'm sorry, Vitrify. I'm sorry, Bells. I figured it was Bells. Oh wait, it would technically be up here, wouldn't it? Because the light source is above. Actually, no, it would probably be even brighter. Gee. Oh, I hate that, though. You just gotta fill it out more yourself. Oh, but it's so gray. No. Oh my god, something hit you in the face. It's true! I had Zeds thrown at me. Or Zs, whichever one you wish to whichever one is more enjoyable to you. Don't worry, Tangerine Slices. I get bullied all the time. Watch. I'm not a very good artist. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Oh, and the wink redeem. There you go. Wait, sorry. There you go. There's a better wink redeem. Thank you. Thank you, Flossie. By the way, wait, Flossie, is it tomorrow? Flossie, is it tomorrow? Cobalt, I'm not sure if this is bullying or not. Do you guys need a hug? I do for sure. What's going on, Scott? Are you okay? I got to do a bully. Gosh dang it. Yes, you did. Well. Ooh, very exciting. Bells, can we quickly get a shout out for Flossie? Please and thank you. Building a shed. And just be... Oh, you need a cold glass of water and your favorite snack is what you need, Scott. Wow. I say Bells and Vitrify is like, heh heh. For those who don't know, Flossie is a lovely voice-only streamer that reads a bunch of books, but tomorrow we're going to be reading some poetry that a couple of her viewers have written, and I'm very excited for it because it's always a good time. So yeah, go check out Flossie. I'm getting the ASMR thing ready now. Cobalt, stop bullying me. Ah! No, I didn't. I used Chat PT or whatever the heck it's called. Chat GBT, you know the one, the new meme. I almost started playing my podcast. My God. Chat GPT. Thank you. Yes, the personal trainer. That's awfully chatty. All right. Bullying Will by keeping him healthy. Well, we're going to be spending some of that ASMR just literally doing stretches. One of these days I'm going to fuck with you guys and just literally be like, you're going to do it's like ASMR, and I'm like, perfect. And I just take out a box and just silently tap on it for 3 minutes, and everyone's like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I'm happy about what's happening right now. And I'm like, that's right. You never know what you get when you take the ASMR redeem. Mute stream. Well done, Vitrify. At least you know it's 3 minutes, right? You know that as soon as you're just like, and 3 minutes, done. Sorry I wasn't able to submit everything. My brain just won't let me. Promised if it was to full support. You're alright, Blue. I'm sure Flossie isn't upset with you. But alright. ASMR and then stretch in 3, 2, 1. I need to light the thingy. I need to turn on the thing. And go. Heck. Go. Alright. There we go. We're going to talk a little bit more quietly. Don't squeak. It did squeak, unfortunately. But another suspense message redeem. Oh. But, alright. We're going to reach up again. For those who would like to join in the stretch, by all means do so. We're going to reach for the skies. Then we're going to lead to the right, as we are wont to do. And then we're going to lean to the left. Make sure that you can feel the stretch in your sides, in your latissimus dorsi, which we're now learning is a thing. And then we're going to lean back a little bit. I'm going to lean back a little bit more to hopefully fix my neck a little bit. Haha. And then we're going to lean back to normal, and we're going to shake out our wrists. Boom. There we go. All right. That was already 1 minute. Easiest 3 minutes of my life. All right. We are going to keep going, though. And I think I missed a couple messages here somewhere. Quickest typer in the West. Sorry. But don't worry, my brain has struggled to get poetry in Gear 2. But you did it, though, Flossie. I know that you did. And Blue, don't feel bad about not being able to do poetry. We all know that you're a busy guy. It's totally fine that this is just one of the times that you just can't make it. We know you'll try again next time, and you'll give us some lovely poetry. We all know. There you go. That should be the next ASMR video. Just positive affirmation, I think, is the correct term for that. I back it. Actually, out of curiosity, nobody has to answer if you don't want to, obviously, but does anybody here actually listen to ASMR at all? I know that we do the ASMR redeem here a little bit as a meme, but like, I am somebody who does listen to ASMR to try and help calm my brain down and reduce, well, just reduce, I think, just full stop on that thought process. So I'm curious, is anybody else here much of an ASMR listener, whether just casually or the like? No, Scott? You're missing out. Just kidding. Not much of an ASMR fan. Flossie as well. Not too surprising. I'm a fan, yes. I know you are, Blue. I don't know. For me, it really helps because it's something to focus on, and it's just, I don't know. For me, I do get like I don't know, like the brain tingles or the scalp tingles or whatever the heck you call it. So like for me, it can be a very nice. It can be very relaxing in that regard. But I can also understand why people would be just like, yeah, that's totally not for me. Just like, yeah, that's fair enough. If I want to listen to something quiet, I listen to classical music like Chopin, if I'm saying that correctly, or something like that. The whispering ones get me. Why do they sound so close? Because they are close bells. That's the whole point. Also, I've been going for an extra minute, so Chopin? Oh. Also, this is Chocolate Thunder over and out. Bada bing, bada boom. ASMR Erver. I'm sorry for everybody who got upset. Oh, wait. So, Bells, so I should not ever whisper when the ASMR redeem is going then, right? Because that would probably make you very uncomfortable. This is not, on a side note, this is not like a, yes, give me this information so that I control. This is a, like, I need to know that so that I never do that in case that is something that you're not down for. I used to watch a YouTube channel that did ASMR cooking the recipes, which is so good and the sounds were so satisfying. Flossie, oh my god. Like, yeah, there's a couple of cooking channels that do like the slow, like really sensitive microphone style. Like, oh, have you ever I don't know if I could ever find the video again, but I found this video of just like somebody making a cup of coffee from scratch, and it was just like so satisfying to listen to. Watching it drove me up the wall because it's very, you know, it's very coffee snob feel to it, but oh my god, the sound of it was like, ooh, yes please, literally all of that and more, would you kindly. Social engineering us. I would never do that, Scott. I try to make sure that my community is a place where people feel comfortable. I don't want to be like, all right, we're going to whisper today for the next 20 minutes. I hope everybody's ready. And then like half of my viewers are like, I'm going to have to mute him because I want to put a knife through my monitor and my headphones. I don't want that. I don't want to do that to people. It might surprise everybody here, but I do try to make sure that the community comes first when it comes to these streams. Now, obviously, talking about it for a second, there's going to be stuff that's just like, yeah, this is for me. Of course it is. The streamer needs to enjoy the stream, otherwise what is the point of them streaming? But also, I want to make sure that everybody else is comfortable as well, because it would be silly for me not to. It's a two-way street. I could do this, but it has to be the lightest little brush. There we go. Wait, the streamer needs to have fun? Kobold, I refuse to believe that you don't have fun in your streams. I refuse to believe. If everyone wants to be comfortable, they wouldn't be wearing pants. Like me. Wait, I don't get... Scott, are you saying that you are wearing pants or that you aren't wearing pants? Because right now I'm wearing shorts because it's warm. Okay, you are wearing pants. Got it. No pants. He's doing the no pants dance. Back in the day when I used to play League of Legends, there was this dumb thing that my friends used to say. Whenever an opponent or a teammate or an opponent was being really weird. Like, you know, like if they were kind of being like if you think of the lane like this for a second, let me grab a random spot. Oh no. Should be okay. Really quick. Like if you think of the lane like this, and like, you know, we have the
enemies on this side and there's us on this side, and we're starting to engage. And then, like, let's say that this person is our tank, and they're just kind of going, like, here, and then, like, over here, and then they kind of back up, and then they come back up again, and they're, like, supposed to stay engaged with this. We would always make the joke of just, like, oh, look out, the tank's doing the no-pants dance. Which was basically our way of saying that they just didn't know what they were doing, you know, pants around the ankles and trying to walk. It was a very stupid thing, but it was our, like, dumb little way of saying just like, oh, look out, this player's, like, having a moment. It's amazing how, like, dude, right? There's this, just a same group, my, oh. Is my microphone gonna pick it up or nah? It doesn't look like it. Oh, it's gonna get louder. Okay, you guys might hear some fire trucks go by in a second. Just a dumb joke. Yeah, I figured, Cobalt, but I'm glad that you reassured. You guys know the whole idea. I can't display it, obviously, even if I took my Leap motion control out, I wouldn't be able to. But you know the whole idea, like, imagine for a second, put your arms out in front of you, like, point your hands towards each other, lock your fingers, and then do the whole, like, raise one elbow and then make it seem like a wave that, like, flows along your arms. Like, the elbow raises, and then it transfers over to your hands, and then transfers over to your other arm, and then it transfers over to your elbow, to your other elbow, and it's like a wave effect. My one buddy used to do this thing. I don't know where it came from, but he'd be just like, if somebody was getting kind of upset, you know how sometimes when somebody's upset, you use, like, light humor to help kind of, like, comfort them a little bit? The way that he would do is just like, all right, I'm feeling some tension here. You know what? I'm going to send you a chill wave. And he'd start doing, like, the little arm wavy thing, and he's just like, all right, we're building it up. We're building it up. Oh, we're building it up. Oh, it's about to come your way. You better get it. And then he would do kind of like, oh, you know, like the last one, he would, like, tilt his elbow, like the final wave of the elbow in your direction. And the idea is supposed to be that you're supposed to, like, immediately lock hands and, like, catch the wave and be like, oh, Jesus, there it goes. It was just one of those silly things where it's just like, I'm in a bad mood. Friends is like, I'm going to do a dumb joke. And it's like, now I'm in less of a bad mood. Or at least the tension's been broken a little bit with a dumb laugh. So there you go, kids. If one of your friends is feeling kind of upset and you're hanging out with them face to face, send them a chill wave. But please make sure that they know what the hell is happening first, because just going, oh, I'm sending a chill wave, and they're like, what are you doing? Oh, here it comes. It's building up. Oh, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I'm just mad at you at this point. All right, and the ghost. Pants? What about pants? What pants are we talking about specifically, not the big boss? I need more context. I'm sorry. I'm on the eraser. Just reading chats. Oh! Scott is proclaiming that anybody who wears pants has chosen to not live a comfortable life while in the safety of their own home. Scott, please confirm or deny that that is the statement. I don't want to put words in your mouth, of course. Takes off pants. Scott, look what you've done. Not the big boss. I don't know if you were going for a double layer on that joke, but if so, freaking kudos, my dude. Both, I want to be cool, one, in the sense of wearing less clothing, but two, in the sense of I want to be cool as in I wish that I could be like the cool kids, because the cool kids, they seem to get it. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. Man, that song bothers me so much. Oh, God, when your song is 90% of the exact same lyrics over and over again. If you enjoy that song, please continue to enjoy that song. But man, that song rubs me the wrong way for some reason. I'm still in Eraser. I never changed it. I am a fool. A distractible fool. Taking off pants is the right move. Scott has started a movement. The movement of no pants. I just got back from watching The Flash. The guy was sitting next to had no chill. Oh no! Did they ruin the movie for you, not the big boss? I hope not. Oh, also no spoilers, please. I do think I am going to watch it at some point. And obviously for other people in chat as well. I'm not allowed to go pantless when visiting, pantsless when visitors are over. The pants tend to wind up on my head if I even, if I ever does. I mean, failure by winning. Isn't there the concept of it's not a party until someone wears a lampshade on their head? Maybe it's like it's not a fun social gathering until someone wears some pants on their head. Stepped away to get some black cherry tea. Oh, hell yeah, my dude. How's it, Brian? By the way, you had it the other day, too. Is it a particularly good tea? Because if so, I might have to, like, look into it. I told him not to tell me about the movie. We're watching it right now. Wait, hold on. Just got back. Wait, just got back from watching. The guy I was sitting next to had no chill. I'm a little confused, not the big boss. I require more information. I require information because I am derpalurp. By the way, other than the fact that the ticket price increased by $3. $3? God damn. I mean, granted, I don't go to the movies ever, so. I was supposed to the other day, and I goofed. I'm gonna go Zomboid for a bit. Have a great stream. Well, no problem at all. Scott, you have yourself a good time with Zomboid. What's the meme again? Enjoy those toilets? I think. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, the toilets. I did it. I nailed it. He was describing me the movie while we were watching it. Like I didn't understand what was going on. Oh, God. Wait, did you go with this person? Not the big boss? Or was this a rando? Because if it was a rando, I would have just put an elbow into their neck. Just like, no, I'm not dealing with you. Like, goodbye. I hope that the afterlife serves you well. Oh no, you went with them. You went with them by choice. Or maybe not by choice. Maybe that's an unreasonable statement. I invited him over to meet new people. Old friend, newer friend? I didn't know he was going to be too excited. Oh, God. I am so sorry. New coworker. Ah, I see. I'm sorry, not the big boss. That doesn't sound very fun. Did they smarten up over time, at least? Sometimes people just have that initial... You know, they're just... They, like you said, they just get too excited. Gotta have the little puffy cheek. Just... Oh, that little... Not yet. He reminded me of me from 10 years ago. Young, not the big boss, also had no chill. Would you also get excited and talk to people during the movie while you were in the movie? Because I had a friend do that to me once. He was just like, oh man, what do you think about this? So, what do you think about this? Oh, what do you think about this? And at one point I had to be like, oh, what the heck did I respond with? Just like, no, I didn't think about that because I'm trying to watch a movie. Like, I was just so frustrated with them. It was just like in a movie theater, literally just like got like super like. Movie plus and movie me plus and sugar plus me don't go well together. Got it. So you would just be like, oh my god, did you know that this character did this? Now, this is a really not that important Star Trek character, but they're actually super important, but they're only mentioned in like one of the comics. They're never shown in the movie, but they're actually in this movie, blah, 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 blah. And everyone's like, NTBB? I just want to watch the movie, dude. Like, please just let me watch the movie. Oh, the memories. Something about wanna be my enemy. It's a good movie. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I don't know if I'll ever watch it. I should. I should really start watching movies in general. I just don't because I don't know why. The commitment, I guess. To restart my entire phone to get chat to work on Twitch mobile. Anyway, hi. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. We're talking about a variety of different things. How are you? Lurking while readying makeup for stream. Well, don't watch comedy this time. You know what it does to you. Don't do it. Yeah. Oh, can't tilt it. The tilting doesn't work. I drew that freaking stuff specifically in the way that it needed to be. But yes, I too just want to watch the movie. Oh, you're also aware of what's happening? Where it's just like, oh my god, let me just watch the movie. Luckily, I haven't had to deal with that many times. I had to deal with it once with a bunch of strangers, and that really sucked. Having to be assertive with strangers is scary. Because you have no idea how they're going to respond, especially when there's multiple of them. Distracts me and makes me run late and mess up my eyeliner. True, that's why you can't do the comedy. Basically, imagine trying to do any kind of like Oh right, I'm not allowed to say that word because it's apparently a bad word now. When you're trying to doll yourself up and you're watching something that makes you laugh when you need to have like pinpoint precision when it comes to like your hand-eye coordination. Wait, what word? I tried to talk once about self-grooming, And then people got very upset with me because grooming is a bad term. And I'm just like, no, self-grooming is literally like taking care of oneself. Yeah, chat. I remember you gave me a hard time. I remember. It's the correct word. Also, 1 second. Sorry, I needed to fix something. All right, we got that, we got that, we got that. I don't know what to do for the background, though. Should I just do a really simple, like, just mild colored background? Oh, wait, I actually need to do something with the knife first. There's that. Perfect. Yo, I had to learn to put a makeup on myself for our I know what the word means, I just can't do it. I understand what ladies go through to look that good. I hate it. I have had to put, luckily it wasn't me, but I have had someone had to put makeup on me before, and all it was like eyeliner, the stuff that you put like under your eye in order to make your eye pop a little bit more. Oh my god, I wanted to kick the person who did it because you're pointing a pencil at my eye. And they're just like, will you stop fidgeting? And I'm like, you're pointing a freaking pencil at my eye. What do you think I want to do? I want to not be here. Also, the person who was doing it was, oh god, yeah, I would have been... Yeah, I would have been my height that I am now. I would have been 6 foot, and they were like 4'11". Yeah, they would have been 4'11". And like 80 pounds. And I'm like, I am going to throw you across this classroom. I hate this. This does not matter. And they're just like, you are literally one of the people who is going to be on stage fairly often for this play. This needs to happen. And I'm like, does it though? I don't think it does. I think I can act my way through the lack of makeup. And they're just like, you're putting on the makeup, Will. And I'm like, friggin', I hate every second of this. I was not a happy lad. Trust the process. They poked me in the eye at one point. I think. I don't remember. Probably. I don't trust people. Bells, you know I have trust issues. No, sorry, they didn't poke my eye, but they put the eyeliner a little bit further in than it needed to go. So when I closed my eye, I got a bunch of, like, whatever the heck that stuff is in my eye a little bit, and it was like, ah! Sharp, pointy objects to the eye. Yeah, and that's coming from somebody who, when they were younger, did the whole stupid thing where, like, you can put your finger on the far end of your eye, and if you just pull your eyelid down a little bit, you can technically poke your own eye. I used to do that kind of casually for no reason. Maybe I shouldn't have shared that. Alright, that was something I shouldn't have shared. You are a sick man. I fidget a lot with everything. I just do things sometimes. Okay, I see I'm the only one who did that. Get some help. This was when I was like a teenager, Bells. I don't do that anymore. Man. Just I'll have one moment where I share something personal. A little bit on the willing to be a little bit vulnerable. And everyone's just like, you're fucking weird, dude. Fucking weirdo. Why you so weird, you fuck yeah? And I'm like, oh, okay. We'll stop being weird. I stopped being weird like 15 years ago. Okay, that's not true. I'm still weird, but not that kind of weird. We didn't say that. Didn't you, though? It's paraphrased, but it was basically that. Why are you booing me? I'm right. You can't silence the truth, Bells. I will not have it. I will not be silenced. Nobody can stop me. My God, that's a freaking... That's an Arthur episode. Ooh, that's a freaking memory lab, a freaking memory road situation. Did anybody here watch Arthur out of curiosity? Like the kids show? Every day when you're walking down the street? You know, that all good, that good stuff. I did, yeah, hell yeah, Flossie. The episode I'm thinking of is when Arthur's sister, DW. Genuinely, one of my earliest memories of truly hating someone was DW. Oh my God, as a kid, I hated DW. She had some great one-liners, but oh my God, I wanted to... The episode where she tries to ride a bike and she kept falling was one of the best episodes, in my opinion, when I was younger. It was like, nope, that's the best episode. Did you cheer when she got punched? Oh my God, Cobalt, when she got punched by Arthur, I was like, nah, she fucking deserved it. She has been, like... It has just been however long she's been around, years of pain in the ass. Bitch deserved it. Yeah. Little young Will at the age of like, I don't know, like 12 or 13, just being like, yeah, get her. Child on child violence. Come on, Bells. It's just kids being kids. Seriously, though. Oh, my God. That was best episode. Best episode. The reason the punching one's probably better than the bike one is because in the end she manages it. And then immediately it's just like, how old do I have to be to have a car? It's just like, child, by the time you are able to get a car... You're going to wish that you were young enough to ask about a car. I remember watching Arthur. Nothing specific, though. That's totally fine, failure by winning. Absolutely fine. Arthur was just a good show, I think. I thought it was a good show, at least. Drove me up the wall sometimes when Arthur would just have those ideas. You know, where he's just like, oh, everybody in class is missing a tooth except for me. By the way, to hell with Francine in that episode. Am I right, fellas? Freaking sneezes, tooth falls out. That moment, and then Mr. Ratburn comes in and it's just like, who here has lost a tooth? Everybody holds up their hand except for Arthur, and Francine's the one that fucking just like takes his self-esteem and just stuffs it into the dirt. Heck you, Francine, you were a bitch. Oh man. This stream is just becoming like a freaking soapbox for me to air out all my grievances about Arthur. But then he comes to school with a freaking shark necklace? Like a derp? Will's years of pent-up Arthur aggression. Look, it was a really good show. I loved Arthur. It was genuinely a good show. I think even watching it as an adult, it would still be a relatively fun show to watch. But oh my god. Some of the stuff in there. Like the fact that Arthur's not funny and they just try all these different things to try and make him funny. And it's like, I used to make Arthur laugh, or I used to make Buster laugh all the time. Maybe he was just being polite to you, Arthur. And she's like, one time I made him laugh so hard, he shot an entire strawberry milkshake out his nose. And you don't shoot an entire strawberry milkshake out your nose just to be polite. And I'm like, fair. I don't think I can argue against that one. Oh, DW? Yeah, sorry, Brian. In the show Arthur, DW was Arthur's younger sister, who was like the embodiment of the obnoxious sister. There's an episode where Arthur's really upset about the fact that he's trying to find his list for what he's going to do for summer. And it's like the end of summer and he's trying to find it. He gets it. He finds the note and she's just trying to like make him read it over so that he gets more depressed, and he talks about it. He's like, oh my god, I did everything on the list, I'm so excited. And he's just like, oh my god, thank you for making me read it, DW, and he leaves, and she's just like, I wanted him to feel rotten and he feels great. I'm a failure as a little sister. And I'm just like, and this is why I hate you. This is why I hate you so much. They underestimate the level of politeness differently abled people are willing to go through. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Erwin. I might require a little more context because I believe that happened a little bit earlier, so I might just be missing the context. DW makes Megan from Drake and Josh look like an angel. Unfortunately, I never watched Drake and Josh, but also hello, Bearer of Peas. How's it going? Hello, hello. It seems that you are aware of the Arthur and DW. Granted, again, DW has the great line when Arthur and DW are fighting, and Arthur puts a note on his door that basically says something like, anybody may enter except for DW because blah, 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 blah. And then DW's at the door and just goes, that sign can't stop me because I can't read. And it's genuinely just it's just a good line. I watched a lot of Arthur as a kid. I did too, Bearer of Peas. I enjoyed the heck out of Arthur. Like, Arthur was actually a show that I tried to make sure that I would watch. Even if it was reruns, I would just accept it. But me being an ADHD kid, was just like, reruns are fine. I'll watch the reruns. Maybe I'll learn more things. I remember when DW said the line, Arthur, you know I would do anything for you. And then there's a pause. For money. And there's just like that's a very concerning statement. It's a very, very concerning statement. Coming from a child. I did a double take on that one and was like, oh dear. I love the fact, too, that if I recall correctly, I would watch Arthur, then we would have dinner, and during dinner we would watch Seinfeld. And it was such an interesting juxtaposition of going from, like, Arthur, a kid show, trying to teach you, like, morals and, like, how to approach things with people. It's a simple message. And then I would go over and watch Seinfeld. Yeah. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman. Laugh track. Insert door opening. Kramer comes in, cheering without him having said a single word. It's a self-soothing thing for ADHD peeps to watch the same thing over and over again. That's fair. I don't do a lot of self-soothing, strangely enough. At least not when it comes to watching stuff over and over again. I'll play things over and over again, but it's one of those, like, yeah, I just want to re-experience this, like, you know, like once every couple of years. Seinfeld literally about the worst people ever. I mean, there were some moments where they were relatable. You know, like the whole idea of like... Okay, no, there was the one that I kind of thought was funny when Jerry was dating the one lady and he forgot her name. And the whole A-plot... Was it the A-plot or the B-plot of that episode? Was he was trying to figure out her name, but he couldn't because they had already... how to say it? They had already had relations. And finally at the end, like, they would do all these different ways to try and get their name out of it. Like, Jerry would start having conversations about how he was mocked as a kid for being called Jerry. And it's like, what about you? And, like, she would always avoid her name. And then George at one point would come in. It's like, hey, I'm George. And then she'd be just like, hi, nice to meet you. And then would leave. And then George would be like, I gave it a shot. Sorry, buddy. I missed the boat on Arthur, probably because of all my favorite shows were either All About Action, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Voltron, MMPR. I don't know that one. Sonic or Zany Humor, which was Ren and Stimpy, Modern Life, Beavis and Butthead. Ah, I see. Power Rangers? Oh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I was supposed to say, well, where about the MM? Not necessarily a long time just repeating the same movie or episode. Was this not the ending? Actually called them out for being the worst. But spoiler alert, I guess. Oh, I saw I actually thought the final episode was really good because they... Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Seinfeld. You know, that, like, what? At this point, like, 15-year-old show, 20-year-old show. The final episode, the final joke that they make in the show is the first joke that they make in the show. The first episode of the show, the first joke that they make is also the very last joke that they make. And then it ends with them being like, I think you've told me that before, or I think you've said that before. And it's like, have I? And then it ends. That's how the show ends, I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly. But I can't be 100% certain anymore. It's been a long while since I watched Seinfeld. That show was just a strange show. Very, very strange show. All right, for the background, we might just do something really, really simple. On a side note, I'm feeling lazy right now, you know? Literally do like, ooh, what would be a nice, yeah, like a nice dark blue. Spoilers, they were put on trial for being the worst people by everyone they wronged over the show and put in prison for crimes against humanity. Yeah, exactly. Wait, they got put on trial because they specifically went to a different city, watched someone get mugged, and just watched, right? Like, they didn't intervene. They had it like a tourist attraction. And then it just ended with them with like a cop being like, yeah, no, let's go. And then they literally just, the final episode was just a big excuse to like get everybody back on the show. Oh, I actually like that better. Yeah, but all the characters' witnesses were those whose lives they ruined. True. Man, I like both remember and don't remember Seinfeld. It's like a fever dream. Oh, and let's not forget best voice actor. Oh god, I forgot his name. War somethington. Oh my god, what is his name? Why can I not remember his name? He's Kronk. He's the voice actor for Kronk. Patrick Warburton. Thank you. Yes, he is Elaine's boyfriend throughout the show. And he is just this, like... He is exactly who you think he is. He's this low... energied, like, yeah. Absolutely. Is his name David Putty? Is that what they call him? Oh, that's right, David. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? I wish I could do that guy's voice. He was also the boyfriend in the B movie. Oh, that's right! Yeah, he actually has a lot of, like, oddly iconic roles. Not Kronk, sorry. Like, help me out, please, someone. Emperor's New Groove. There we go. He's in Ted. Yes, he is. Are you part of some gay beat-up club? Nah, man, I like chicks. You know, I don't know, maybe I'm gay. It's like one of the only funny parts in the movie Ted. Is Patrick being that guy. And sorry, Bearer of Peas, I'm not always the best at enunciating. Though, to be fair, though, Bearer of Peas, that would be amazing. Not to change the subject, but I'm curious, what software are you using for your artwork? Reminds me of Paint.net at a glance. Oh, it's because you can't see a lot of it. I'm using Clip Studio Paint, specifically. Yeah, I have all, like, the side stuff hidden so that you guys don't have to be distracted by all the stuff, because, you know, this is what you're trying to look at. Oh my god, how did I even... Wait. Blech. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, isn't that unsettling? But yes, I use Clip Studio Paint, specifically. Clip Studio Paint Pro. Because I'm a professional. Thumb under suspenders. Look up with undeserved smugness and confidence. Adjust my monocle thusly. Oh man, I need to at some point play a game just for... I don't know what game, but I need a game just for an excuse to put a monocle on my character. Just to be able to go, smashing. Just so I could do the really bad, like, posh rich guy, you know. I toss a couple of coins at the poor so that they respect me and do my bidding. You'd be surprised the things that people will do for a single coin. Or the one that Avatar has quoted before, which I really enjoy. Just like, is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? Oh, I wish that I knew more lingo for the stuff like that so that I could do it more instead of just going, you know, that's like the universal way to like portray like a rich jackass. Just, yes. It would appear that I have indeed collected more money today. Isn't that incredible? Time to hoard it away and mock my servants with it. It's a pastime of mine, you see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like this. Excuse me. Clip Studio Paint, we've heard a lot about. I've heard a lot about it. A Paint.net user primarily for pixel art and editing. The rare occasion, I drag out a certain clunky GNU program that hardly works half the time for hard duty stuff. I'm not sure what GNU is specifically. Failure by winning. Can I get an explanation on that, because unfortunately I'm not sure what that is. But also, kudos for doing the arts. It's always nice to be able to say that you can do some semblance of art. Do I want to add a little bit of detail? This is like super duper simple, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of proud of the blood. It doesn't look exactly like blood, but it's close. And I'm not sure how I would approach making it look more like blood. Maybe it needs to be darker? We can adjust this a little bit. Where's the blood part? There's the blood part. If we go over it with a brush, and we just do one. Better or worse? I can't tell. I don't know anything about art. I just do things and hope that they work. Oh, wait. There's one more thing I need to do.
Here comes the boy.
Hello, Kudzu.
I like the red crayon the most because it has the most flavor of the box.
Kudzu. It's like I've accidentally summoned you. Look away, Kudzu. You're not allowed to look right now. Get out of here. But also, hello. Thank you for stopping by. The GNU project is an open source thing. I don't actually know all the details of it, but it's around. It's been around for a while. You've probably heard GNU/Linux thrown around more than once. I've definitely heard that second one before, once before, but only because the Linux kind of kept it in my brain. But hello, Kudzu, how's it going? Howdy do? Howdy do da? Howdy do da day? I need to make sure that Kudzu's not here right now because he's not allowed to see this part. This is an important part, chat. He isn't allowed to know. So I presume he's not here at the moment. But also 16 month. Thank you so much. And hello, Mandalorian. How's it going? I went looking for my old Wii, but couldn't find it, so I'm going to get a new one. Well, sometimes that's the only way to approach it. Yeah, Vitrify. We're going to do it. We're going to do the thing that I hate the most. Where's my brush? Why aren't you drawing? Oh, I see, because I'm stupid. How usable are Wii's these days? I guess as much as you want them to be, bearer of peas. You know, if you're interested in playing it, then you're interested in playing it. I need to really check to make sure that I know how to draw this. Oh, it's just two legs. Okay. All right. There you go. You guys ready? I hope you guys are ready for this. Now it's in the art. Can't you get out of here? Sorry, that might have spiked the audio. That's on me, sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see. I have a switch. Had a Wii at one point, it died, and there wasn't nothing. There's nothing I could do for it. While the Wii U can play Wii U games, I just dived right into that for a replacement. Fair enough. My sister has my old one, and she said she quit using it when the online service shut down the most. But most of my favorite games got stolen anyway. They got stolen? What do you mean they got stolen? Who stole it? But yeah, I think this is our art piece. I think we did it. Can't see it, but my hands are in the air right now. Woo! Art piece done! A very lazy art piece this week, but is how it goes. Wow! Hello, Avatar. I'm so mad at you, Kaju. I told you you weren't allowed to be here. Had a funny joke. Funny haha joke. This art looks like a tarot card from a murder game. I take it. Oh, thank you, Lonesome. That's very kind of you. Left no more heroes at my old roommate's. He called the police when I asked him to give it back. No idea. Wait, what? Wait. You asked for a game back from a roommate, and they called the police on you. That's insane. I think the only thing that I've used the e-store for the Wii, like the Wii channel before, they went kaput. I remember I had Lego Harry Potter for my Wii, and I got addicted to that stuff. With friends like these. Yeah, it's weird. I'm late and missed the art process. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lonesome. I'm about to wrap up as well, because... I had another bad night's sleep. I'm going to have to try alternative measures again to get some good night's sleep so that I can be functional, rather than being like, hey. Man, I wish I had thought about the terror. Sorry you missed? Oh, absolutely fine, Lonesome. I just appreciate you showing up. You're never obligated to have to be here, and you coming here is always a good time from my perspective. Ah, I wish I had thought about the tarot card, though. That would have actually made like a half-decent tarot card. Or tarot card. You know what I'm saying. Chat, you know what's up. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to save. We're going to turn that into a PNG. Doom. Easy clap. All right. We are going to go ahead and take a peeksy poo to see if there's somebody that we can raid. Oh, wait. I know who we're raiding. I already know. We are going to raid Dr. Dorian Crane, because at the moment they are doing a charity stream for the Trevor Project. They have already succeeded in their goal, but that doesn't mean we can't keep supporting them, even if it's just to be there. I think that is still perfectly fine. So, there you go. The socials. Enjoy the socials should you want to partake in them, whichever one, except for the last one. It doesn't exist. And thank you very much, Brian. Very much appreciated. And thank you everybody else for stopping by. All right, we are going to go ahead and raid Dr. Dorian Crane. They are an apothecary owner, like plague doctor Vtuber. They have a wonderful voice. They have a wonderful sense of humor. And they are currently doing a charity stream, so we are going to go over and support them. So, if you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. Thank you guys so much for the... Jesus Christ, 16 people. Every time that it is above 3, I am just flabbergasted. And the only reason that I'm always shocked that it's above 3 is because I know bells will usually show up. And then somebody normally peeks in too. So it's like, okay, 3 is probably going to happen because I'm pretty sure I technically count. Bells, I appreciate you being here, but you are a consistent individual. That is a compliment. I appreciate you being here and feel confident knowing that you are going to be here, at least to the best of your abilities. Do not think of that as a negative. Oh my goodness, I'm doing my outro. Bells is getting upset because I'm bad at words. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second. Know that you were super appreciated. Hope that you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might happen to be for you. Hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it might happen to be for you, hope that you have a very restful sleep. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Oh god, it's too late. Goodbye, everybody!